But this is, like I said, a heavy subject, but crucially important for this nation as we head into the 2016 elections. And that is the means by which deep-pocketed business interests have moved aggressively to steer the American political process their way. And by and large, by no means entirely, but by and large, they are succeeding. And in its entirety and in its complexity, this is a story far, far bigger than any one book can hold. It includes such forces as the Koch brothers and their far-reaching networks that are, as we speak, raising enormous amounts of money to influence both the presidential and congressional races, and they have a huge network of donors. It also includes this whole swarm of super PACs and what are known as dark money groups that are forming alongside pretty much, I think it's at least half of the Republican field for president. Again, much like we'll talk about with the Chamber of Commerce, secret donors deciding, or they would like to decide, the outcomes of elections in this country. No limits at all on their fundraising or spending on politics. And this is pretty new in American politics. But there's a reason that I chose the Chamber of Commerce as a subject for my book. And it's because this single organization really sums up the story of how we got here to this place, where it is possible and by and large legal. I mean, pretty much everything I talk about in this book operates within the law because the Chamber has figured out how to use some of the resources that it raises from major businesses to, in fact, change the laws, change election laws, change the landscape politically, change who is in Congress, in order to create a friendlier environment to advance the agenda of its members and these large donors whose identities it keeps secret. And this story of the Chamber really helps explain why it is that we see Congress, the courts, moving very quickly away, in many cases, from some very, very pressing needs that we clearly have as a society. And it's really changing the balance in Washington from a climate in which the premise is that that Congress is there to serve the public, and really it primarily listens to big business first.